Imagine getting an email that says you've just inherited a massive fortune from a long-lost relative. Sounds too good to be true, right? Because it usually is. Inheritance scams prey on hope and curiosity, tricking people into revealing personal details or paying fake processing fees. Stay with me as we expose how these scams work, what red flags to watch for, and how to protect your money and identity. Subscribe for more smart guides on avoiding online scams and staying financially safe. Imagine opening your inbox and finding an email that reads, "You've inherited $5 million from a long-lost relative overseas. Please send your information to claim it." It sounds unbelievable, and that's because it usually is. Welcome to the world of inheritance scams, one of the oldest and most emotionally manipulative forms of fraud. These scams play on greed, hope, and curiosity, tricking victims into sending money or personal details to claim a fortune that doesn't exist. With modern technology, such scams have evolved from handwritten letters to sophisticated digital cons, complete with fake lawyers, forged documents, and official-looking seals. Here's how inheritance scams work, the signs to watch out for, and, most importantly, how to protect yourself and your loved ones from falling into the trap. Point 10. The unexpected heir story. It usually begins with a message claiming you're the rightful heir of a massive estate left behind by a distant or unknown relative, often from a foreign country. The scammer poses as a lawyer, banker, or estate executor who needs your help to release the funds. They'll often include fake documents, death certificates, or family trees to make the story believable. The plot feels dramatic and flattering. Why you, of all people? But that's exactly how they lure you in. Remember, if it sounds too good to be true, it always is. Point 9. Requests for personal information. Once they gain your attention, scammers quickly shift to gathering your personal details. They'll ask for your full name, address, date of birth, and bank account information to verify your identity. In reality, they're collecting data for identity theft. With just a few details, they can open fraudulent accounts, steal your money, or sell your information on the dark web. Legitimate legal representatives will never request sensitive information through email or text, especially not for inheritance claims. Point 8. Release fees or processing costs. The scam always escalates into requests for money, small at first, but increasing over time. You might be asked to pay lawyer fees, international taxes, notary verification, or transfer costs. The scammer will assure you these are temporary payments that will be reimbursed once the inheritance clears. But each payment disappears into the scammer's pocket. No legitimate inheritance ever requires you to pay fees up front to receive your own money. Point 7. Emotional manipulation and urgency to pressure victims. Scammers inject urgency into the story. The funds must be claimed within 72 hours. Or, if you don't act now, the inheritance will be lost to the state. They might even use emotional hooks like, "Your relative wanted you to have this," to create guilt or trust. The goal is to stop you from thinking critically. Real legal matters don't demand instant decisions through emails or messages. Any real inheritance process allows time for verification, legal documentation, and communication through proper channels. Point 6. Sophisticated forgery and fake websites. Modern inheritance scams are highly professional. Scammers often send forged legal letters with realistic stamps, fake bank statements, or even direct you to spoofed websites that look identical to legitimate law firms or financial institutions. These pages are designed to collect your details or convince you that the process is genuine. Always verify the website's domain, check for official registration, and contact the supposed company or law firm using independent contact information, never through the link provided. Point 5. The government grant or unclaimed money trap. Another variant of the scam claims that government agencies or financial institutions have unclaimed funds in your name. The email or message might reference an inheritance claim number or an unclaimed estate database. Some even mimic government websites or agencies like the IRS or HMRC. The truth? Governments don't contact citizens by email to announce unclaimed inheritances. If you suspect such a message, visit official websites directly and search for legitimate databases instead of responding to unsolicited messages. Point 4. Scams targeting seniors. Elderly individuals are among the most targeted victims of inheritance scams. Scammers prey on loneliness, trust, and the belief that the message might be genuine. Many seniors have lost their life savings to fake legal representatives who convinced them that millions were waiting overseas. Families should educate their parents and grandparents about such scams, encourage them to verify every message, and offer to handle suspicious communications together. Fraudsters often exploit kindness. Don't let them exploit your loved ones. Point 3. Fake law firms and bank officials to gain credibility. Scammers often create elaborate personas. They might use the name of a real law firm, complete with email addresses that look official. They may also use voice calls or video chats with fake office backgrounds. These details are designed to erase suspicion. Always verify by calling the firm's official number from its registered website. If you can't find the company or the supposed lawyer in any legal database, you're likely dealing with a fraudster. Point 2. Ignoring red flags out of hope. Even intelligent, experienced individuals fall for inheritance scams because of one thing: hope. The fantasy of suddenly becoming wealthy clouds judgment. Victims ignore inconsistencies, such as poor grammar, mismatched details, or suspicious payment requests, because the dream feels too real to let go. Scammers know this psychology well and exploit it ruthlessly. The key to protection is skepticism. Question every unexpected offer of money, no matter how persuasive or detailed it seems. Point 1. How to protect yourself and what to do if you're scammed. If you receive a suspicious message about an inheritance, do not respond or send money. Immediately verify through official sources. Contact your local government probate office or a legitimate attorney. Report the message to consumer protection agencies like the FTC, Federal Trade Commission, Action Fraud, UK, or your country's cybercrime unit. If you've already sent money, contact your bank immediately and report the transfer as fraudulent. You may also file a complaint with your local police and the Internet Crime Complaint Center, IC3.gov. For identity theft risks, monitor your accounts, change passwords, and freeze your credit reports. Stay alert. Stay skeptical. Inheritance scams thrive on one powerful human emotion: the belief that good fortune can arrive unexpectedly. Scammers know this and use it to twist reality, dressing lies in the language of opportunity. The truth is simple. Real inheritances don't come from strangers, and you never have to pay to receive what's yours. Whenever you receive an email or message about unclaimed money or a forgotten fortune, pause before reacting. Verify, research, and think critically. Fraudsters may impersonate lawyers or relatives, but they can't replicate truth. Protect your identity, your finances, and your peace of mind, because no amount of fake wealth is worth the real losses that follow a scam. If you ever receive a message about an inheritance or unclaimed fortune, verify before you trust. Real inheritances don't come with upfront fees or secret links. Stay alert, protect your personal data, and never send money to claim money. If this video helped you spot a potential scam, like, share, and subscribe for more must-know insights on protecting yourself in today's digital world.